Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lex and I would absolutely love it if you love this content, if you want to support me, if you want to support the channel, if you would like, share, comment, and subscribe. It helps the videos get out there, it inspires me to keep creating, and it just lets me know, hey, I like this. Okay, keep making more. Today we're going to talk about Love Island USA. This is going to be my last Love Island USA video. If you've noticed, I've dipped, okay? I've dipped from Love Island USA. I'm going to keep it 100% real with y'all. The community was getting too crazy. I've seen the way that other content creators are being attacked, the way they look, their weight, their bodies, their faces, for having opinions on these people. And as commentators, as reviewers, it's like, a lot of the stuff we say is just in jest because it's a TV show. And obviously we do not know these people IRL. We don't know who they really are. And at least I'll speak for myself here. At least with me, nothing is meant to be an actual insult because I don't know these people. It's just based off of what we see online and on the TV show. But I just have been like, I'm over it. I'm going to be honest. I debated even whether I was going to make this video. But you know what? I had a few questions about if I'm going to do a reunion recap video. This is the reunion recap because if I'm being honest, most of my reunion thoughts surround this topic. So let's get into it. Basically, Nicole and Kendall, they broke up. Okay? Let's rewind a little bit if you're not aware. So after the show ended, after the finale, I want to say it was like 1 or 2 days after, there were some explicit pictures leaked of Kendall by a girl that he was talking to on a dating app before he was getting into the show, into the Love Island villa. So literally when he was in sequester in the hotel room, he apparently was on a dating app sending girls explicit photos. So fast forward to today, we have no idea what's going on with Nicole and Kendall, right? We see interviews with them. We see that they don't look that good. I actually made this TikTok that this is my first TikTok, y'all, that hit 1 million views. It's got 1.2 million views, okay? I'll put my TikTok in here. Ooh, y'all gotta see this clip of Kendall and Nicole. These two, I don't know about these two, y'all. The body language in this clip, y'all watch this clip and let me know how you feel about the body language because it's not looking good for these two. And I know Kendall got a lot going on right now, but I am not seeing anything for those two. The way their body language was in this video, it's not looking good. Y'all watch this and let me know what you think.
One of the great moments that we had throughout the season. But first off, I want to start off with taking it back a little bit because I think that the sticker twist game seemed to be maybe a monumental / defining moment within your time on the show. It seemed like from that moment on, even though there was one person who stuck, one person who twisted, it seemed moving forward from this, you both kind of seemed locked in more than before. So I just wanted to go over what was going through both of your minds at that time, and do you think you both look at that moment differently in retrospect?
You can start on this one since you twisted.
Okay, I figured. I kind of sometimes I forget about that moment. It's not in any other way, but the fact that we've had so many moments in here, but that was a defining moment. Because I feel like in that moment, it was a sort of a situation where I was like, twisting, it means that we're still open. We haven't locked things in. So that's why I felt like that was the right call on my end. But then after, so not seeing Nicole on the other side, no, seeing Nicole in the dancing circle, I remember just being so, took aback. I was like, excited. She feels this way, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm twisting currently, and I was nervous after, so I was like, when I'm nervous I laugh, and so I know she saw me on the other side of the bench laughing, and she was like, why is he happy? So
I was pissed.
But for sure, after that, I think
But We clearly could see in the waters that Nicole and Kendall were just not doing well. It was very clear. Nicole did release an Instagram story at some point saying, look, we appreciate all the love and support we got in the villa, but once we've gotten out, it has not been easy. Things have not been going well, is basically what she implied. So we obviously know we had the reunion 2 days ago now, Sunday, and in that reunion, Nicole says this, okay?
But just trying to communicate and work things.
Communicate? You've not been communicating. You never have been.
I want to make sure we're getting each other's space at one point. And
After you lied to my face.
So she basically goes on this whole thing about how supposedly Kendall lied. Kendall lied about where the picture came from. Basically, he had told her this was a picture I sent to an ex-girlfriend, and she leaked it. When in reality, the real story was that he was on a dating app prior to being on the show, and he had sent it to a random girl from the dating app, and then that girl released it. And so Nicole's point on the reunion that she was trying to make was that she deserved to feel upset too. She went through a lot. People have been, dragging her. Like I said, I made this TikTok, y'all, and it got 1.2 million views. This TikTok got a lot of comments. And the majority of the comments, I will, to Nicole's credit, the majority of the comments were comments that were like, Nicole was clearly playing. Nicole clearly wasn't in it for the right reasons. Nicole clearly just wanted to win. And once she realized they weren't going to win, she dipped. Nicole clearly wasn't into him. Like, 85% of the comments on that TikTok I made was literally dragging Nicole. So I do agree. And I have literal proof in front of me from something I created that yes, Nicole was being dragged. Now, on the reunion stage, you obviously see PPG especially, but almost everybody on the stage was like, oh my God, he's going through a lot. He's going through a lot. He's going through a lot. And I was like, wait a minute. And I'll give my thoughts in a minute about the reunion and how that scene went down. But I was like, So, fast forward to today. And there is a statement released from Kendall. I believe the statement was released yesterday. And it says as follows. I have decided to end things with Nicole. It has reached a point where it was not healthy for us to continue the relationship. I still love and care for Nicole. I've never developed such strong feelings for a woman in my life. I have no regrets for the connection I made with her in the villa, and it was real. She does not deserve any hate. Please stop with the negative comments / DMs. We're taking this time to focus on our mental health. Thank you, guys. So that was Kendall's statement saying, look, I'm no longer with Nicole. The relationship is done. Now, Nicole obviously released her statement as well and said, on August 18th, Kendall and I agreed our relationship was worth working on, and we were making plans for me to visit him in Dallas soon. However, today, on August 20th, he called and ended things. While I understand and respect his decision, it's hard to process this one. I opened up to him in the villa and still love and care for him now. I'm struggling mentally, and all I ask for is privacy during this time. So, if it wasn't clear from that, Nicole and Kendall, they broke up, okay? They broke up. Kendall basically called her and said, look, I'm done. I'm breaking up with you. And you know what? I think this was absolutely the right call. On the reunion, I don't, please listen to me before you guys talk, okay? Because I know some of y'all feel very strongly about this. I'm on Love Island Twitter. I've seen some of the things that people have been saying, okay? So please listen to me. I think two things can be true at once. Number one, I feel horrifically for Kendall. I really do. Anytime this man's name gets searched, those pictures are going to come up. There have been speculations about his sexuality. There have been all kinds of things said about him. His life is destroyed. It is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for him. It's embarrassing for his family. It's embarrassing for everyone. And as Kendall, that will never go away, because even with a normal person, when they have explicit pictures released, it is bad. But then imagine being a C-list celebrity and having this on TMZ, on E! News, all over Reddit, all over Google, all over the reunion. Like, they talked about it on the reunion. Talking about it on the reunion clearly is going to make people look for it, especially the people who are like, wait, what are we talking about? Or the people who maybe forgot. I'm sure there was literally a surge in people searching for those pictures again. And so therefore, I can 100% understand why maybe the day of the reunion or when the reunion was filmed a couple of weeks ago, Kendall was like, yeah, like, I still want to be with Nicole. I still want to give it a shot. I'm assuming the backlash after the reunion was so heavy that he was like, yeah, there's no way that I could stay with her. And I think that was 100% the right call. I think on the reunion, it was vile. It was absolutely shitty. It was shitty for them to use the pictures as a vehicle to talk about Nicole and Kendall's relationship status. That was low. That was disgusting. And I think the Love Island producers or whoever set these questions up is wrong for that. And I'm not blaming Ariana, because Ariana is just given a question card of what to say. But whoever was the one that said, let's use that to get to that is wrong. I think the video should have never been brought up. I think that on the reunion stage in front of 10, 15 other people who are on this show, it is completely inappropriate to discuss this. And I think that a lot of people on this stage did not have the right, the leverage to be speaking on what Nicole and Kendall should be doing. This is not something that 10 or 15 other people who, let's be honest here, half the people or more on that stage are toxic. So I don't think any of them should be saying what Nicole should think, what Kendall should think. They have no right to be speaking. So I thought that was horrible. But the secondary thing is, I find it insane how so many people are sitting here saying Nicole has no right to feel like she should be upset. I find it very insane the amount of people that seem to have the mindset that lying is okay when you're going through something bad. And the amount of people who are so quick to dismiss Nicole, invalidate her feelings, and make it feel as if she's a crazy lunatic because she's not just going to accept not only the fact that Kendall lied to her, but the fact that the general public has been dragging her, assuming that the reason why they're not together is because Nicole was faking the relationship, when in reality it's because Kendall lied. And then I'm assuming, yes, let's not play coy or naive, right? Of course the video gave her the ick, right? Let's be so for real. Of course the video probably gave her the ick. And of course she realized with that, I just don't want to do this. But the thing about it is that I understood where she was coming from when she said it has been framed that I was the perpetrator and Kendall was so in love and he was so great. And nobody on that stage wanted to hear it except Serena. I feel like Serena and was it Andrea? Those were the two people who were like, well, I understand if she doesn't want to be with a man who lies to her. And I understood that. And this is why I'm saying two things are true. I feel terrible for Kendall. I do not think Kendall was in the right headspace whatsoever on the reunion stage to be explaining himself to Nicole, to anybody. Do I believe that Nicole waited until the reunion to try to make him look bad and gain favor for herself? Yes, of course. But do I think Nicole has a right to feel that way? Because yes, if you're lied to, you're going to feel some type of way. Also, yes. So for me, I was like, I think this is shitty. I think this is awful the way this was approached. I don't understand why they had to do it this way. I am glad that they are not together, okay? Because at the end of the day, I think two things are true. I think Kendall is not in the space to be in a relationship, both on the point of the pictures coming out, the aftermath, him dealing with that, the lying, the justification of the lying. I just think Kendall is not in a space to be in a relationship. And I do find it odd that Nicole still wanted to be with him. I do find it odd that Nicole didn't break up with him, but she was willing to drag him on stage. That I think is also messed up. So for me, I think it is 100% the right call that they are no longer in a relationship. I think what the reunion did was terrible. Other thoughts on the reunion, by the way, what the F was this? What the F was this? Why did we get that 20-minute fire pit scene? Nobody wanted that. And by the way, that fire pit scene did not really make Leah look better. Why are we still getting into the semantics of the words taking a back seat, took a back seat, I am in the back seat? Why are we still getting the semantics of that? I'm done. I was so tired of hearing about that. Kaylor, baby, glad for you that you rehearsed that speech in your hotel room 25 times before the show. Now stay broken up. Don't go back to him. Okay? Love it for you, but stay broken up for him. Who else? Hannah, girl, what is the makeup? Stop wearing that damn makeup. Stop wearing that makeup. Stop it. Why did half the cast not get any questions? Kenny barely spoke. Cordell barely spoke. Serena had 2 lines. Cassie didn't speak, although she was barely on the show. Cassie and Harrison said nothing. Daya didn't speak. What was this reunion, y'all? This reunion was terrible. Okay? This reunion was very, very bad. I think it started off decently strong-ish, and then we really devolved into nothing. So those are my main thoughts on the reunion, y'all. And again, I think Kendall made the best call for himself. I do hope behind the scenes he is taking care of himself. He is figuring out what he can do. Because I'm going to be honest, if I was in his position, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I'd do. If that's the first thing that came up when my name was searched online. It's a brutal world. But that's why, y'all, life lesson of the day. Be careful what you send people. And whatever you put on the internet is connected to you forever. Listen to your parents, because I'm sure y'all parents told you that. Mine did. So listen to your parents. Don't send people things that you don't want to end up outside. Okay. Anyway, that's all I got, y'all. This is the last Love Island video. Okay. This season, done and dusted. Okay. The fan base has gotten crazy, too crazy. So anyways, if you made it to this point in the video, that means you liked the video. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Make sure you turn the bell on so you know. Right now, I am recapping Big Brother live feeds, Big Brother US. I do live feed updates every day. So if you watch Big Brother, check out those videos. They're all on my profile. I'm also recapping the Challenge 40. We're going to be doing episode 2 today. And then last week we did episode 1. So check that out. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.